Have you ever been in a room, maybe at work, school, or even with friends, and suddenly someone takes a jab at you? A sarcastic comment, a cheap insult, something designed to humiliate you right in front of everyone. Your face burns, your heart races, and you feel that sharp urge to either lash out or sink into the ground. We've all been there, and here's the truth. The way you respond in that exact moment decides whether you look weak or powerful. Now, let me ask you this. When someone embarrasses you in public, what do most people expect? They expect you to break, to snap back, to lose your cool. That's the trap. And when you fall into it, you give them exactly what they wanted, a show. Think about it. When you argue in anger, when your voice rises, when you scramble to defend yourself, what happens? Everyone around notices your loss of control. And the more you try to win that moment, the more the crowd remembers your reaction, not their insult. But there's another way. The first step is simple, but not easy. Pause. When that insult lands, your body wants to react immediately. That's your fight or flight kicking in. But if you just breathe, just one slow breath, you create a gap, a silence. And that silence does something powerful. Instead of you being under the spotlight, the person who insulted you starts to feel the heat. People wonder, why did they say that? What was the point? And without you saying a single word, the attention shifts. That's power. Now, once you've taken that pause, here's step 2. Stay calm, but firm. This doesn't mean smiling like nothing happened or laughing it off if you don't feel like it. It means choosing a response that shows control. It can be as short as, interesting, or that's one way to look at it. Or even just a steady look, a small smile, and moving on. What does this do? It sends a signal to everyone watching. You are not shaken, you are not broken, you are not playing their game. And believe me, people notice. Here's something most don't realize. Humiliation is a game of power. The person who tries to humiliate you in public is trying to establish dominance. They want to make you small so they can look big. But when you refuse to react the way they expect, when you remain calm, suddenly they look insecure. They look desperate. Now, let's talk about the third step. Choose your battleground. Not every fight is worth fighting, and certainly not every fight should happen in public. Sometimes the most powerful thing you can do is wait. Later, when the crowd is gone, when emotions are lower, you can pull that person aside and address it directly. I didn't appreciate what you said earlier. Don't do that again. That's not weakness, that's strategy. Because public humiliation feeds off an audience. But in private, there is no audience, just two people. And the moment they can't perform for a crowd, most of their power disappears. But let me also tell you this. Sometimes the best response is no response at all. Why? Because not every insult deserves your energy. Some words are so empty, so cheap, that acknowledging them only makes them stronger. Silence in that case is not surrender. It's control. It's saying, you don't even deserve my words. Now you might be thinking, but won't people think I'm weak if I don't fight back? The answer is no. If you carry yourself with confidence, people respect the one who doesn't get rattled. Think about the most powerful leaders you've ever seen. Do they explode at every insult? No. They let their presence, their calmness, their dignity do the talking. And here's one more thing. Humiliation only works if you accept it. An insult is like a gift. If you don't take it, it stays with the person who gave it. That's the mindset shift. Someone can throw words at you, but unless you let them land, they mean nothing. So let me leave you with this. Next time someone humiliates you in front of everyone, don't give them your anger. Don't give them your panic. Don't give them the reaction they're begging for. Instead, give them your silence, your calm, and your quiet confidence. Because respect isn't claimed by shouting louder. Respect is earned by showing you cannot be shaken. And when people see that in you, when they see that strength, they'll forget the insult, but they'll never forget how unshakable you were.